YouTube, this is Legend. I'm super excited about today. I got stopped out on a couple of my plays in profit, so we'll get to see that on my tracker sheet. So let's jump right on in with NFLX. So as you know, we were able to move our stop once again. We've moved it from 809.40 from yesterday, and I've moved it right up the MA5 to 817.54. So again, we're just going to continue riding this one on up until we get kicked out. We're in good profit, so no worries there. LLY. So LLY, it's still trading sideways here. It's having a little problem getting above that MA200, but we're going to continue riding this one out. But it did drop below the 10 on the RSI2, so I did purchase another share of this one at 783.96. So we'll see that on the tracker sheet. AFL. On AFL, that's one that we got stopped out on, and as you can see here, I'm zooming in, that wick on this candle here dropped below that orange line, and when that happened, it kicked us out. So we are able to sell our shares at that price. There was a little bit of slippage, but we'll show what that was once we get over to the sheet. But we are out of AFL now. PGR. Well, PGR, I was hoping to get to earnings to see what was going to happen then, but the stock market decided to go ahead and knock me out. And that's fine because it kicked me out. I'm in profit. I've got no complaints there. So as you can see again, that wick just dropped a little bit below that orange line due to the volatility earlier this morning. So we are kicked out in profit. KO. For this one, it's trading still down just below that MA200. So we're watching it, but it is trading down to sideways here. It did drop below that RSI2, so I did purchase another 8 shares. I got these at 62.53 average. So this one here is still, we're still in this one and riding this one out as well. VOO. VOO is getting really close to getting knocked out here. We have our stop still set at this 544.26. And you can see this candle here, it got very close to that number. We'll see, we might get kicked out in the morning, but for now we're still in. ABBV. For ABBV, we are still below that 10 on the RSI2, so I made another purchase of 4 shares at 169.66. So we're still in this one and riding this one as well. AVGO. It too was down below the 10 on the RSI2 here. So I purchased 4 shares at 170.21. TSM. TSM had a pop-up earlier today. As you can see, that wick on that candle here. And then it came back down a little bit, but it still closed above where it was yesterday. So we're just going to ride this one out. It did not drop down below the 10, so I did not purchase. So we're just riding this one out and seeing how it goes for tomorrow. So let's slide over to the spreadsheet and see what my new averages and totals are. Okay, so we are now on our YouTube stock tracker sheet. First off is NFLX. We still have our 2 shares at 690. We have our new stop set at 817.54. Nice. LLY. We did make a purchase on that one, which took us to 12 shares. Our new average now is 836.63. We are down about 6% on this one, so we're just riding this one out. AFL. We had 25 shares at 106.71 was our average. And this one did kick us out, and we got kicked out at a price of 109.43 with the slip that we had, because we had it set at 109.45 and it slipped to 109.43. So that total profit that we made on that one was $67.81, which is 2.5% on our invested money for that one. PGR is another one we got kicked out on. We had 12 shares at $242.23. We had a stop set at $256.70. The price came down and it did trigger this and then popped up just slightly, so it actually sold our shares for slightly above our stop price. And the reason being is once it hits that stop price, it becomes a market order. And in this case, the price went up slightly, so it actually gave me 8 cents per share more than what I had my stop set at. So no complaints there. So that gave me a total of $174.50 profit. Awesome. And that is 6% on my money. Not too shabby at all. And this is all within just 20 days in the trade. So it's not even a full month. And 6% and 2.5% for less than a month, that's very good. That's very good. KO, we got 64 shares at $63.95. We have no stop set on that one. We are down about 2% on that one. VOO, 2 shares at $524.91. We have a stop set at $544.26. So we are still up in this play and still in. ABBV, we have 20 shares at $171.92. We do not have a stop set on this one, and we're just down just a little bit, maybe about 1% here. AVGO, we have 8 shares at $171.96. The current price of $170.38, so we're just a little above the current price, so we're less than 1% over on the price. TSM, 4 shares at $187.25. Current price is $188.50. Little less than 1% gain on that one so far. This one still has no stop, and we're going to ride this one out as well. So with our new profits that we made today, this took us from our 85.37 that we had yesterday to now 331.92. So that's a nice gain in profit there, and we have been doing this for just over a month. Today is November 14th, and it looks like we started this at October 7th. So we've made $331.92 so far. So no complaints there. I like it, and we will continue on. So I think that's going to wrap it up for this one. I'm super excited and wanted to share the new gains that we got on this one. But as always, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence before you get into any stock play. Until next time, legend out.